Well, 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 bourbon fans. I'm back again. I'm Tim the Suburban Dad, helping dads find great bourbon. A new month means new bourbon releases. November is here, and so are some awesome bottles. Let's get to it. Thanks for joining me today. I'm glad you're here to watch, and if you want more great content like this, don't hesitate. Subscribe right now. In November, start off with a really heavy hitter. Michter's is doing their 20-year bourbon release. 20-year bourbon, and it comes in at 114.2 proof. The MSRP on this, suggested retail value, $1,200. That's retail, guys. I can't even imagine what secondary is going to be. But actually, I was just at Michter's distillery last weekend, just as a quick stop in at the shop, just to see what they had. They had a display bottle of the 20. Couldn't buy one. Not that I had $1,200 to burn anyways, but it was cool at least seeing the bottle, so they do exist. Old Dominic Distillery from Tennessee is releasing their very first ever Tennessee whiskey release. They've released some bourbons and some wheated whiskey. Now they're doing a Tennessee whiskey. It's 85 proof, at least 4 years old. Be on the lookout for that one. Should be interesting. We've also got Jack Daniel's releasing, speaking of Tennessee, they're releasing an American single malt. I'm intrigued. I'm all about the American single malt. I'm not so sure when a company like Jack Daniel's, who's done Tennessee whiskey historically and some rye, all of a sudden they're doing American single malt. Is this just an attention grabber type thing? I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's finished in Oloroso sherry casks. So, I don't know. We'll find out. I'd be interested to try it. I don't know if I'm going to really hunt for it that strongly, but I'm interested to try it for sure. That's going to come in at between 106 and 107-ish proof, and the mash bill is 100% barley. So right up there with Balcones and some of the other American single malts. We'll see how it lands. Should be interesting. Next on our list, Bardstown Distillery is releasing their Fusion 9 bottle, and this one comes in at 96.8 proof and retails for about $65, somewhere in there. Again, another one that I've not tried. I've not tried any Bardstown before. It comes highly recommended to me, both their Fusion and the Discovery version. The Discovery is a little bit higher end. This one is a blend of 4-year-old and 12-year-old bourbons. Now, 3 times the age of the first bourbon, it seems a little odd, but younger aged bourbons have more of a bright palate to them typically. Older ones tend to be more of the caramely oak, that sort of thing. So maybe it'll be a nice marriage of the two. We'll see. Last but not least, guys, Balcones, which, side note, Balcones was just bought out by Diageo this week. Pretty surprising news to me. Can't say I'm not a little disappointed that another American company is being swept up by one of these huge conglomerate companies. I really hope that it's only positive things that are going to come from it, like increased distribution maybe, but man, I was pretty shocked by that. They didn't say how much they bought it for, but that's big news. So Balcones, they're releasing their Blue Corn Bourbon, annual release, only comes out in the fall winter time. And it's always over 120 proof. They're very strong, they're very viscous, oily, very tasty. This one is finished in wine casks, both in Washington Cabernet and California Grenache. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. And Grenache grapes rather, produce multiple different kinds of wine. It usually has fruity tones. So I could see that adding quite a bit. I like both fruity bourbons. I also like a lot of caramel rich notes as well. So a marriage between the two, hey, that sounds pretty tasty to me, especially a cask strength Balcones. So be on the lookout for that one. Also, this is around the time of year that they also release their high rye and high wheated bourbons as well, all cask strength. The wheated bourbon that I got to try, I think it was either 2019 or 2020, it was okay. It had a lot of bread notes to it, baked goods. The one that I really appreciated a lot was the high rye bourbon. That was quite tasty. I'd love to get my hands on another one of those. But here in Missouri, it's impossible. You have to look outside the state. Thankfully, Illinois seems to get them. I'll be on the hunt for those. There you have it, bourbon fans. That's what's coming out next. Happy hunting. Good luck to you all. Cheers.